Jonathan Sherman here. Today we're going to go over a trade I did in a stock called True Religion. They sell high-end apparel, and this is their website, their typical e-commerce website for an apparel company. Mostly casual apparel, leisure apparel, jeans, and things like that. What interested me in the stock initially was their sales and earnings were growing quite fast, and analysts were also increasingly liking the company and liked the prospects for the company. The other thing, from a timing standpoint, why did I buy it at a certain time? The stock chart looked like institutions were acquiring shares, were accumulating shares, and it looked like the stock was about to move higher. So I bought the stock from a timing standpoint from the chart, and then I sold half in about 15 days and sold the other half in about 30. Let's take a look and see how the trade actually unfolded. This is from my tax return, is Form 4797, and it shows the trade. True Religion was the symbol at the time, TRLG. They're a private company now, but obviously they were trading as a public firm when I made the trade. I purchased, 6,000 shares in the stock and held the first half for about 15 days, it looks like, and then sold the remainder after about a month's time. Made a little shy of 20%, ended up with just shy of 3 points, made $17,000 to $18,000 in the trade. Let's take a look at the trade confirms and see how it all unfolded. So you can see I bought 3,000 shares on the 5th for 17.61, and then I purchased another 1,000 shares at 17.59 I should say, on the 5th, and purchased another 1,000 shares also on the 5th for 17.43, and the final 1,000 at 17.46. Then on the 20th, I started taking some profits in the stock, and let's see what price I ended up getting out of this stock on the 20th, which is 15 days later. So I took 1,000 shares off the table at 21.26. And sometimes if you're up really quick with a good profit, it's good to lock in some profits early on so that you have some cushion, right, in your existing shares. It doesn't pay to be greedy on these trades. I'm looking typically to make 20% in a month, and this was already up 20% in 15 days. You can see I took some more off. I took a total of another 1,000 shares here and another 1,000 shares. So I sold 3,000 shares, which was half the position, in 15 days, made a little shy of 3 points on it. And then I closed out the remaining position on the 8th of February. Let's see, sold 1,000 shares at 20.15 and another 1,000 shares at 20.15. So you can see it really didn't go any higher over the next 15 days. Sold another 1,000 shares at 20.19, and then I was out of the trade. So that's how the trade unfolded. A quick little 3 points. You make 20%. It's pretty good, right? This kind of trade that you can do. I've been doing for a long time. I've been doing trading like this for decades, really. And I wanted to just show you what's possible in the stock market. In the next video, I'm going to show you a little detail about a trade I did in a Brazilian company. I made about 25% in the trade, and I'll show you why I got into that trade and how it worked out. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.